My BF and I live with his two best friends. One of them, Henry, got into a relationship 6 months ago. They started dating and she moved in within 2 weeks. We were all chill and fine. She and I became pretty close, at first bonding over being the only girls in a house of guys. Then we actually began hanging out. At some point in time her jesting became more complaining, and then she divulged to me that she was unhappy in her relationship and untrusting of him. Now, I've only lived with Henry for about a year, but him being besties with my own BF, I've known him for multiple. He's a pretty good guy, not perfect, but definitely doing his best. She began saying she didn't really like him anymore, was unhappy, wanted to move out, and didn't think that they were meant to last because they had no hobbies in common and had different perspectives on life. She said some pretty gnarly things sometimes, and when she brought up being uncomfortable with going to his family's house for this Thanksgiving, I finally asked if she even planned on being together at that point. She said she didn't really know. Even though I care about her and understand some of the things she was upset with, I felt as though the vast majority of her issues laid in the fact they just didn't really like each other that much, and that she was putting pretty crazy expectations on him, i.e. expecting him to stop hanging out with his friends or gaming to spend more time with her. They live in the same room and spend the vast majority of their time together. She also mentioned that he's been anxious about the relationship and asking her if they were okay, and that she's been saying they were fine while not really believing so, and expecting him to never change if she brought things up. That was kind of the final straw for me, and I asked my BF what I should do, because I feared Henry would be stuck in a one-sided relationship and be blindsided when she decided it was convenient for her to leave. He ended up talking to Henry about it, who obviously reached out to me. He asked her to talk that night, but she had left to go drinking with family and friends for someone's birthday, so they texted about it and she admitted that she didn't think they were meant to last. They broke up that night, and she never came back except to collect her things that he had packed up. It's been just over a week since the breakup, and she's doing everything in her power to get him back. She's saying it was an episode and that she didn't really mean any of the things she said. She was just unhappy, etc., and both of them have been pretty torn up about it since. I feel as though I betrayed a friend in telling my BF, and then Henry, what we had been talking about and her feelings, which she had obviously divulged in confidence, and that I should have waited it out longer for them to work through things before interfering. She also comes from a kind of rough background, and I feel as though I am the reason she's lost some consistency and security in her life. I also fear her backsliding because I broke some sort of girl code. Ada? Yes, Henry is a fake name.